At 83 years young, if anyone had told me I'd be in love for the second time in my life, I would have disagreed totally with them. After I moved to Charleston in June of 2017 as a widow in order to be closer to the family, I knew I needed to find a companion as I found myself talking to myself most of the time. I told all of my friends that I was looking for a dog. My criteria were pretty simple. I didn't want a small dog that I could trip over, and also not a huge dog that would pull me over when leash walking. But I knew I wanted an adult dog. Late last spring, I was playing bridge and had just eaten lunch when my daughter called me about a dog she thought would be perfect for me. She was at Charleston Animal Society and had met Stormy. He was a medium-sized senior poodle with a patch of gray here and there, an incredibly friendly personality, and he was completely blind. I got so excited I left my credit card at the restaurant and took off in the pouring rain to go meet Stormy at the shelter. It was love at first wag. When I arrived, I knew it was meant to be. Here was this timid black dog who'd been found out in the rain several days before. His microchip wasn't registered, but he was neutered. And on top of the blindness, he was heartworm positive and way too skinny. The shelter said he was about 10 years old. I fell in love instantly and knew this would be my buddy. But the name Stormy just didn't fit, so I renamed him Donald. Going through the adoption process could not have been easier. It took only a couple of days for Donald to walk around the furniture in my home and not bump into anything. He has great hearing and a terrific sense of smell and knows where I am by sound. He walks well on a leash and he needs very little guidance to not bump into trees or benches on walks. All my life, my dogs have been family dogs, shared with husband and children. But this time, Donald is mine, all mine. As a senior lady, I highly recommend adopting a senior animal. No furniture chewing, and as I've learned, you can teach an old dog new tricks. Donald has learned to sit, stay, and stop when I find him heading toward a danger while leash walking. Thanks to Charleston Animal Society for saving senior disabled dogs like Donald. I may have been alone before, but Donald has filled the hole I had in my heart. And even though he doesn't answer back, I now have someone to talk to anytime I want.
Good boy, Donald. Your mommy's good boy.